And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for Netflix's original film, Lost Girls. Lost Girls is a 2020 American drama mystery film directed by Liz Garbus from a screenplay by Michael Werwie based upon a book of the same name by Robert Kohler. It stars Amy Ryan, Thomas Mackenzie, Lola Kirky. So this is one of those films that I wasn't eager to get into because when you see the title or you read the synopsis or you watch the trailer, you know it's going to be quite heavy subject matter. And it is, but I think it's done well. Who they've chosen to direct this film, Liz Garbus, I thought was pretty interesting. For the most part, 90% of her work is all documentary and normally follows a similar thread. She tackles some really dark themes and similar themes to this. And so throughout the film, it does have a feel like a documentary, but it's told narratively. You can follow it simply from beginning to end. I found myself being quite disturbed and upset while watching this film because of the content, and especially that it's based upon these murders that are true. It's a true subject matter. Obviously, they've taken some license, but where you have this documentary filmmaker, she's taken the look of the film to make it feel like it's real. It's not documentary stuff. You do see a little bit of documentary footage in parts, I think specifically the end, and you get the kind of writing that comes standard with a film like this to kind of wrap up what happens then. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but suffice to say that I felt quite unsatisfied. Although the film is very realistic, when I watched the ending of the film and the film's credits rolled, I was upset because you don't get the fruition of the story or the outcome that you wish it had. So I think it hits quite hard. It has quite a kind of gut impact, which I think is probably what they wanted to happen. Although I thought the film itself was very good. That's not me taking away anything from the film, and I think that's probably the only way they could have ended it. It's just realistic, but you and yourself, if you're a mother or a father, particularly watching this film, you're going to find it particularly hard. But I loved the fact that there's this woman here who, the story revolves around her daughter that goes missing, and it's the cops, the police in this film, the story, this telling of them how they don't do their job, basically, and this is a mother who has to do their job. It's the standard 48 hours until your child has gone missing. We can't do anything until then, and even then after that, it does really seem like they didn't care, especially because these girls that have gone missing, they only saw them as prostitutes, and I thought that was really quite truthful, probably what was happening, but hard to see that actually that these were human beings. They needed to be treated as such, and so you feel everything these characters go through. I think also that the protagonists that they chose, the mother and the daughters, that played very well together. You get to see what home was like, and you get to see like the sickness and health, the stuff that's going on behind the scenes, as well as the investigation. So you're going on this journey with this family. You're willing them to find their daughter. You're also willing for justice, and there is so much injustice in the world, and it really shows how you have to fight your case. And that theme really comes across strongly. It's quite tough to watch. If you've gone through anything similar to this, I would suggest steering clear of this particular subject, this film, because it is hard hitting. Other than that, it's actually very well put together. It's well filmed. The acting, like I said, from the protagonists are very good. The cops that are the guys that aren't doing their job are done well because you instantly dislike them. A lot of times if you get emotionally invested in these characters, you might be shouting at the screen, going, "Come on, man, just do your bloody job. Just go and investigate like a decent cop would." I will say that there are a lot of good cops, but time and time again you hear of these stories always of how things are not done right or they don't pitch up on time. And a lot of time that's down to manpower. I'm not going to get into all that, but it is, you do hear of these stories, and this is one of those. And so I think it's done well. Although it's a hard story to hear, I think it's put together well. If you're easily affected by this type of subject matter, do steer clear of it. But if you like real world stories put in a narrative, then I think you're going to. I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I think you're going to maybe enjoy is the right word, that you like mysteries, you're along the ride, you like rooting for the, you know, the people that are obviously the underdogs, and you want them to find what's going to happen. Not sure you're going to get the ending that you want to see, but it is a very well put together story. So if you like murder mystery stories based on fact, then this is the one for you. I'm going to give it a B plus. I think it's solid. It's well put together. Let me know in the comments below. Have you heard about this? Did you know about them? Did you go into this fresh, and what did you think about the outcome? Or are you going to watch it and wanted to watch a review like this? I hope you found it informative and somewhat interesting. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching the Ruby Tuesday, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.